You better get ready, y'all. This is Slipknot.
Being in this band is like being caught in the middle of a tornado every second of your life. And that's the only way I know how to explain it. Well, I was working in a porn shop when we got discovered. What were you doing?
I was an electrician.
Yes. We'd scrounge all our cash up and going out and played like little podunk places, and we were discovered in Chicago opening up for a band called Sister Soleil. And Monty Connor from Roadrunner came out, saw us, and he'd been following the band for a while, and the rest is history. It felt pretty euphoric when we first got signed, but you got to understand, I mean, coming from a place like Des Moines, we were also very realistic. We knew that our problems weren't solved just by signing a record deal. We knew that there was a lot of work that was going to have to go into it. So it was great, but we knew that the hard part was yet to come.
One tour bus, illegally, 15, 16 people living on it. People shitting in the bus. Half an hour opening up for Coal Chamber?
On like 1 foot of stage.
Yeah, dressing in the tour bus, in the hallways. You know, no dressing room. It was just...
Not showering for months at a time.
Yeah, no beer money. You know, it's all wonderful.
The first video that we did was for Spit It Out, and it was pretty awesome, man. We had a lot of control because we didn't know if anybody was going to play it or not, you know. Me and Clown had actually come up with the idea of doing a throwback to The Shining, and he plotted it all out and discussed it with the director Thomas Mignoni, and we basically took just a whole day in LA and just did it in this big, you know, apartment building that used to be a hotel. Closed it down and just had a blast doing it, you know. And we thought videos were all like that, but
we had a makeup girl.
Yeah, makeup girl.
A sewing lady. Ice-T showed up. I'm like,
this is awesome, but it wasn't to be as good as that for a while.
We're getting reports from K-Rock's Eye in the Sky of major traffic jams in downtown Houston. That's right, Slipknot causing chaos, as always.
Slipknot are doing the Jägermeister music tour along with Fear Factory and Chimera. We have local Jaeger bands playing every market. The whole idea for this tour is to bring it back to the basics, play in front of the fans that are with the band for the past 4 or 5 years since they started. Strip down the show, make it really intense, make it focused on the band, make it focused on the band reacting with the audience and the audience reacting to the band. It's really just about the band giving a great performance every night.
Just trying to play places that are still big and can cater to what we do, you know, live and everything, but at the same time, we've been hearing from fans nonstop about how glad they are to see us in a venue like this as opposed to like arenas and everything. And like I said, man, the biggest ball of energy is in a place like this, and the venues on the whole tour have been really, really cool, you know, because we haven't played places like this like in a while.
It's our first album.
First album. Yeah, we could be playing bigger places, but it's all about us and our fans, and we've been hearing nonstop about how glad they are to see us in a place like this.
Yeah.
It's a small venue. I was right up front. Got to body surf to the crowd. It's badass. Last time I saw him was in Ozfest in San Antonio. A lot better. Small venue, right there up in front. Great show.
These smaller shows are really, really good for us to reconnect. You know, I mean, having been gone for, you know, almost 3 years, it's really good to kind of get back in everybody's faces and strip it down to the point where it's like, you know, just basically showing the world we don't need all the crazy stuff to put on a good show. You know, it's just us, our instruments, and the crowd, and that's all you really need at the end of the day. I mean, there's 33 dates on this tour, and
they all rule.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
I mean, it's different from every show, you know, but the reaction is always the same. We're back, and everybody's really happy to have us back.
Slipknot didn't miss a beat. Picked up right where we left off.
Playing in these venues, you know, everybody's so close and it's so intimate that you know, it's really easy to feed off the vibe of the crowd, and then we just get more energetic, and the crowd gets more energetic, and it just kind of explodes. So that's why I think you can expect just a lot of energy, a lot of just straight slamming.
The stuff that goes through your head is so chaotic before you go on stage. It's like you're kind of pulled all over the place, and your thoughts are wandering. You're just trying to keep from exploding.
The way my mind works is completely fucking ass backwards from the way a normal human being thinks. So I have to wear the same underwear I've been wearing for like 3 years, and then
he pisses them.
Then I have to piss myself before I go on stage each night. So I think you can see that in the DVD actually. But I've been wearing the same ones I'm wearing right now are the same ones I was wearing in the DVD. The same ones from London, Astoria. That's one of my things. They don't wash. Yeah, they're horrible.
They don't wash them.
They are absolutely repulsive.
So they're pretty disgusting.
That's kind of gross, and you might want to take care of that. But other than that, you're a badass drummer, and you rock hard, dude.
Let's go.
Ready? Once you hear the roar of the crowd, you kind of just instantly step into the zone, and you really don't come out of it until like the last note. You get back in the dressing room, so there's not really too much going on in your head besides the fact that you want to give the best show you can at that time.
It's really hard to say. I really have no recollection of what goes on before a show.
It gets really cold.
It's one of the faces that I have to deal with. You know, I mean, there's a very good possibility at any time during the show that guy will hurt somebody really bad, and this is a way for me to do it and do it healthily.